she shed instead. It's the circle of life and it moves us all. Anyway, love is the mess, Hello, I'm Charlotte and this is Books and Bargains. Today I'm coming back to you with, I know, one of your favourite videos to watch and one of my favourite videos to film as well, and that is a charity shop book haul. I have been watching a lot of charity shoppers recently and I am just blown away. Like, I know the amount of amazing books you can get, but I watched, I think it's Heather Elizabeth, I'll pop her channel up here somewhere. She went to Kidderminster and Bewdley and somewhere else that I can't think of off the top of my head, and their book charity shops looked absolutely amazing. I've also been watching How Soph Sees It and Alyssa's Other Life, and both of them, they're putting me to shame with some of their book hauls. Honestly, some of the books that they get are amazing. However, this is about the books that I've got this month, and I'm just doing my charity shop books this month. Obviously, taking a break from filming, I've not wanted to kind of pile my books up. I've been trying to put them away as soon as they've come into the house. So there's not any books here from publishers, etc., or any of the books that I bought new. If you do want to see them, a lot are in vlogs, and any book mail I get is always on my Instagram. But without further ado, let's get into the books. So I'm going to start with the smallest stack, and all of these books were 50p each from Morrison's. As you know, whenever I go shopping at Morrison's, they have a little charity table for Click Sergeant, and I always have a look, and this week I got 3 books. The first of these being Sarah Morgan's The Summer Seekers. As I have said already, I've been having a bit of a strange mental health time, so I've just wanted to read fluff. I've been reading Jenny Colgan, and when I saw this is a 2021 release for 50p. It is a bit beaten up, but I'm hoping I'm going to get to that pretty soon. I've read 2 Sarah Morgan books already and absolutely loved them both. Also at Morrison's, I found Richard Osman's The Thursday Murder Club, and I've heard such great things about this one. And all I needed to read was, in a peaceful retirement village, 4 unlikely friends meet up once a week to investigate unsolved murders, and yeah, sold. And then this last one is totally a cover buy. Are you ready? Look at that. Love is the Best Medicine by Dr. Nick Trout, and he is a vet, a surgeon, and it says, where does it say? It says, a story of 2 dogs who forever changed the way he thought about life, death, fate and love. I think Aoife from Words of Clover is doing a like doggy read along. I can't remember what she called it, but I'll be putting this one away for that. Then on to the next stack of books. These are from Loughborough, and the first I paid £2 for, which you will know for me is pretty up there with what I'll pay for books. But this was Peter Swanson's Rules for Perfect Murders, in pretty much perfect condition. And from what I think I've read about this one, I think that there is like a blog post of like the best, was it top 10? Yeah, he wrote a list of his 8 favourite murders from Agatha Christie, Patricia Highsmith, Donna Tartt. And it says, now just before Christmas, Malcolm finds himself at the heart of the investigation as an FBI agent believes someone may be reenacting each of the murders on his list. I have got a real soft spot for books about books, and one where a killer is following a list of best fictional murders sounds right up my street. I have been trying not to buy many thrillers lately. I have a whole shelf down here of thrillers, and I'm just not reading them at the moment because I just need some kind of escapist fiction. I don't need to be putting any more bad thoughts into my head. However, I did pick up for 99p from the Headway charity, The Silent House by Nell Patterson. I've got Silent Night via NetGalley, and this is the first in the series, so I wanted to read this one first. And last but not least, in Loughborough, I went to the Sue Ryder shop where their books are £1 and buy one get one free. And I don't know whether it's just because of the sad passing of Lucinda Riley this month, but I have been seeing these books everywhere online. And it's Lucinda Riley's The Seven Sisters series. So you know what I'm like. I like to have a whole series before I start reading it. And I'm not going to lie, I am pretty intimidated by these books, as they are chunkers. I think this one, is it over 800 pages? Oh, not quite. Around 750 pages, this one. So like I say, that was £1. And then for free, I picked up Sugar Rush by Julie Burchill. Now, I think I might go and read this today. I feel like just putting my feet up on the sofa and just binge reading this whole thing. This, I have never read the book, but the TV series for my little closeted bisexual self was just everything when I was a teenager. So as you may have seen over on my Instagram, I have been selling some books this week, and when I go into Leicester to post them, this happened. So books go out, books come in, it is the whole circle of life. So from the Cancer Research shop in Leicester, I picked up The Sun Sister by Lucinda Riley, which is, I think that means that I've got book 5 and 6 of this series. These were 2 for £1, but there was nothing else there that I wanted, and I thought paying £1 for this chunker was more than worth it. And then I only picked up 2 books from my very favourite Age UK shop this month, where all their books are 49p, and that is The One Memory of Flora Banks and also Mirror Mirror by Gregory Maguire. Then in the Extra Care charity shop, I picked up The Pet Shop on Pennycombe Bay. You can see where my head was at this month, can't you? Then, as I've already mentioned, I have a bit of a thing for books about books, and the next 3 books fit well into that theme. The first of those is The Little Paris Bookshop by Nina George. This is all about a bookshop on a barge in Paris. That's all I needed to know. The second is 84 Charing Cross Road. Since picking this up, this was £1 in the British Heart Foundation. This is a true memoir of letters sent between, I think, a bookseller and a poor writer with an antiquarian taste in books, with letters that they sent to each other. So looking forward to reading that. And then I literally just saw this, I saw the spine like that, and I saw the word readers, and I was like, yes. So this is The Readers of Broken Wheel recommend, and it just says, Sarah has never left Sweden, but at the age of 28 she decides it's time. She cashes in her savings, packs a suitcase full of books, and sets off for Broken Wheel, Iowa, a town where she knows nobody. That is what I would do. If I was going to run away from home, I would definitely just pack a suitcase of books and off I go. And the last pile of books will come as no surprise to you, as I have been shopping in Colville again this month. And I got all of these. So I dropped off 2 bags of books this week though. So pat on the back there. But the first one I picked up is Kensuke's Kingdom by Michael Maporgo. I read this at school. Don't remember much of it, but I'm planning to do a video rereading some of my childhood favourites, so that's why I picked that up, and that was 10p from the Veteran Support Shop. Also for 10p was The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt, and I'm not sure about this one. It intimidates me, so let me know down below if I should read it or if I should just donate it back. And then for 50p in the Veteran Support, I picked up She Sheds, a DIY guide for huts, hideaways and garden escapes. And this is just beautiful. I'm trying to see if I can find any of my favourite ones. They're all great. Some of them are huge for artists and things, but some of them are just little sheds, and I thought if I don't get a library room when we buy a house, maybe I could have a she shed instead. Also, when I was in Colville, I went into the Laura shop and picked up the Telephone Box Library. Obviously, this is nothing like any of the other books I've bought, and I haven't just totally bought 20 books all in the kind of same genre, but I think this is a recent release actually as well, so pick that up for 50p. In the Redgate Animal Shop, I also picked up The Silent Companions by Laura Purcell, and since I've put this on my Instagram, oh look at that, how shiny it is. Since putting this on my Instagram, so many of my friends have got in touch to say, oh yes, read it, it's an amazing book. It's a Victorian Gothic book, which I'm not sure is my thing, but My husband really likes Victorian Gothic, so if I don't read it, he definitely will. And then last but by no means least, I went into the Shop Mobility Shop where all their books are 50p. And I picked up Summer at the Dog and Duck by Jill Steeples. I already have Winter at the Dog and Duck, so thought I'd pick that up. I picked up Girl with a One-Track Mind. Now, I read Confessions of a Working Girl years ago, probably when I was too young to be rereading it, but I read it anyway and loved it. Then I tried to read the Belle de Jour ones and it just wasn't the one for me. But this stood out to me. It says Confessions of the Seductress Next Door. And yeah, thought I'd pick that up. I then picked up 2 books in Lindsay Kelt's I Heart series. I picked up I Heart London and I Heart Hollywood. I think I also have I Heart Vegas, I Heart Christmas and I Heart New York. So I think I've nearly got the set there. And last but not least, a completely different book to anything I've bought this month. Veronica Henry's How to Find Love in a Bookshop. What can I say? So that's all the books that I've bought this month. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and a thumbs up. A like and a thumbs up, they're the same things, aren't they? Please give it a like and a subscribe below. I will be back on Sunday with a vlog and possibly another video in between. I'm just not putting any pressure on it. It's just how I feel. The vlog is definitely coming though, as we've had a really exciting weekend. And so until next time, look after yourselves. Bye.